Tourist accommodation is big business worldwide. Switch to the computer or turn on the TV and you are bound to find advertisements for the best hotels. Most people look for fairly standard options, comfort, good Wi-Fi, breakfast, and maybe a pool or spa. However, in the quest to secure the tourist dollar, accommodation operators around the world have come up with some unique and imaginative hotel ideas. Some only for the adventurous, while others cater to children and kids at heart. From fantasy designs such as a UFO and a sandcastle, and even an oversized beagle to a night in a volcano or even a Toadstool. There are now some truly unique hotels around the globe.
Subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button. Click the bell button and enjoy the latest uploads from our channel.
Number 10. Sleep in a bookshelf. Many of us like to curl up with a good book in bed before drifting off to sleep. However, in Tokyo, book lovers can actually sleep for a night in a bookshelf. The first book in bed opened in Edinburgh in 2015 to provide a quiet and unusual accommodation option. The concept of crawling into a bookshelf to a right became so popular that the hostels are now available in 6 locations across Japan. This provides a huge collection of books for guests to choose from before climbing into their shell to read for the night. The private bunks are surrounded by plywood bookshelves and with very basic bedding provided. The largest of the cubbyholes are just 1.8 by 1.2 meters, so you will certainly be curling up with your book to the night. Number 9. Sleep in a Toadstool or tree stump. Fancy falling asleep in the middle of a mythical fairy rink? A hotel in Sweden houses guests in fantasy Toadstool and tree stumps. The Norquan Hotel by the Gotha Canal looks fairly unconventional at first glance. It also provides a couple of quirky cabins for a very unusual stay. A chainsaw artist crafted rooms fit for a stroll out of wood, concrete, and plywood within the grounds of an old mill. Red and white spotted mushrooms and gnarly tree stumps provide alternative guest accommodation by the canal. The cabins look like something straight out of a children's storybook. Inside, the cabins makes for fairly comfortable rooms which surprisingly can sleep up to 4 people. Given the cold Swedish winters, this might be one unique accommodation experience best reserved for the warmest summer months. Number 8. Rather Crane Hotel. Looking to combine your hotel stay with a little adrenaline-filled activity? Amsterdam hotel guests can book a room on a disused crane in the city's whole industrial center as well as take in the spot of Wendy's jumper from the top. The 45-meter high crane in Amsterdam North has been converted into a 3 boutique hotel suites, and at the top of the crane features a jacuzzi and a bungee jumping platform. Entry to the solely via a glass elevator. Just don't look down, of course. Despite the very industrial beginnings of the hotel, it does now boast high-end luxury. The crane does tend to sway in the wind too, though guests are even able to operate the crane in order to swing it around for a better view over the city. Number 7. Nga Guesthouse. Initially, the Nga Guesthouse in Da Lat, Vietnam may look more like something out of a nightmare in sight, though it is designed to resemble something out of Alice in Wonderland and other children's stories. There is no straight lines in the curvy internal layout look like something out of a Escher drawing. The community houses known to the locals were designed by a Vietnamese architect who created a somewhat surrealistic guest house resembling a large gnarled tree from the outside. Inside, though, the house resembles a forest with a spiral staircase and a bridge connecting with the various levels and a virtual maze of rooms and garden walkways. As you explore the tunneled hallways, you will find toadstools, spiderwebs, and even eagles throughout the 10 themed guest rooms. This will certainly be no shortage of things to dream about. Number 6. Stay. You could be forgiven for thinking a service apartment complex outside Christchurch, New Zealand was actually a grain storage depot, not really somewhere you would think of staying for the night. However, the shiny round silver silos have actually been repurposed to provide a unique accommodation experience. From the outside, the 9-grade silos looks like unlikely accommodation, but they have actually been converted to provide award-winning eco-friendly accommodation. Guests enjoy a living area including a kitchen on the ground floor with a bedroom and bathroom on the upper level. The hatch of a cellar opens to provide a starry view from bed as well as an effective cooling system to the warmer months. Number 5. Sleep in a UFO. Science fiction and space enthusiasts might enjoy this one. A number of UFO-themed hotels have appeared around the world to cater to sci-fi fans and guests just looking for something a little different. A Welsh couple purchased a container from the London Olympics which they renovated to provide a UFO-styled aeronaut. The Sputnik's decor includes spacesuits and LED lighting to set the extraterrestrial theme inside the UFO-shaped accommodation. A similar UFO option is available in a Swedish-themed hotel. which also offers guests to the opportunity to sleep in a bird's nest or a giant bubble swinging from a tree. A Chinese UFO hotel gives guests the opportunity to enjoy underwater views in the partially submerged UFO. Number 4. Tree pods in Cornwall. For those not averse to swing in the air at night, a tree pod may be an attractive accommodation option. The Lost Meadow tree pods in Cornwall, UK are bubble-like rooms hoisted 3 meters into the air. The tree tent are halfway between glamping and hotel. While you have a conventional bed to sleep on, kitchen and bathroom facilities are located in the ground below. The tree trent's construction is based on the designs for early airships. Guests climb a narrow staircase to the rooms which contain a bed and a wood burner to keep the cold at bay. A part of the wall can be lifted back to enjoy views over the forest and enjoy the sunrise with your neighboring wildlife. You will, however, need to come out of your pod to spend a penny or make the morning coffee in the communal kitchen. Number 3. Dog park parking. We're all familiar with the term sleeping in a doghouse, but a U.S. bed and breakfast gives a whole new meaning to this phrase. In central Idaho, dog lovers can enjoy the novelty of sleeping inside a giant beagle. The 2-story beagle-shaped building is known affectionately as Sweet Willie to the locals. A wood carving couples specializing in dog carvings eventually extended their passions to create a unique dog-themed accommodation. Operating at an airport, the guest house has a very dog-themed decor, right down to the bone-shaped biscuits you are served. The top floor of the building allows you to take views across the area from Willie's Knot. Number 2. Volcano's Hotel. Deep in the Chilean rainforest, you might not be surprised to come across an odd volcano. However, tourists looking for a hobbit-like experience can try to stay in a vine-covered mountain complete with a water spout simulating a volcanic eruption. Cholis, Montana Medical Lodge is located in a remote natural reserve. The conical hotel may seem authentic but is man-made, complete with vegetation planted down the walls of a building. Tiny gabled windows peek out from the guest room between the natural foliage. Amenities including hot tubs carving out of the tree stumps and a golf course spread through the surrounding rainforest. You almost expect a hobbit or a woodland elf to jump out and greet you on arrival. Guests must navigate a swinging rope bridge to access the rainforest hotel. Hopefully there isn't a mythical troll at one end of the bridge. Number 1. We have book a sandcastle. As a children, many of us may have dreamed of living in a sandcastle we built on a beach during our summer vacations. In the Netherlands, it is possible to book one of the 2 specially crafted sandcastle for your night stay. The temporary sandcastle, originally built in 2015 as part of an annual sandcastle making festival in the inland towns of Oz and Sneak. Previously, neither town is anywhere near the sea. Zen Hotel Sculpture rebuilt an elaborate sandcastle each summer, allowing guests to stay in rooms made entirely from sand. The sandcastle are complete with elaborate turrets and moats. The walls and ceilings have been treated to prevent crumblings, and the rooms are adorned with sand and sculptures. The sandy floors are covered with rugs, so there is no need to take sandy feet to bed with you at night. That's all this for now. Till next time.